apple picking double quotes. By Robert Frost. Line by line explanation. Part 1. My long two-pointed ladder's sticking through a tree, toward heaven still, and there's a barrel that I didn't fill, beside it, and there may be 2 or 3 apples I didn't pick upon some bough. These lines are from the poem After Apple Picking, by Robert Frost. The poem is a reflection on the speaker's experiences while picking apples. In these lines, the speaker describes a long ladder sticking through a tree pointing towards heaven. There is also a barrel nearby that the speaker did not fill completely, and there may be a few apples left on the tree that the speaker did not pick. The image of the ladder pointing towards heaven suggests a spiritual or transcendent dimension to the speaker's experience of apple picking. The ladder can also be interpreted as a metaphor for the speaker's aspirations or goals, which may reach beyond the mundane task of picking apples. The fact that the ladder is two-pointed adds to this sense of ambiguity and possibility. The barrel that the speaker did not fill completely may symbolize the speaker's sense of incompleteness or dissatisfaction with their work. Despite their efforts, they were not able to fully achieve their goal of filling the barrel. This may also suggest a larger sense of unfulfilled desires or aspirations in the speaker's life. The mention of the apples that the speaker did not pick may represent missed opportunities or unfulfilled potential. The fact that there may be 2 or 3 apples left suggests that these missed opportunities may be relatively small in number, but they still weigh on the speaker's mind. Overall, these lines suggest a sense of ambiguity and unfulfilled potential in the speaker's experience of apple picking. The ladder and barrel symbolize the speaker's aspirations and goals, while the apples left unpicked represent missed opportunities or unfulfilled potential. But I am done with apple picking now. Essence of winter sleep is on the night. The scent of apples I am drowsing off. I cannot rub the strangeness from my sight I got from looking through a pane of glass. I skimmed this morning from the drinking trough and held against the world of hoary grass. These lines are also from the poem After Apple Picking, by Robert Frost. In this part of the poem, the speaker indicates that they are done with apple picking and that winter is approaching. The speaker also describes a strange sensation they are experiencing, which they attribute to looking through a pane of glass. The line, "But I am done with apple picking now," marks a significant shift in the poem, as the speaker moves away from describing the physical act of apple picking to reflecting on the experience. This suggests that the poem is not simply about the process of apple picking, but about the deeper meanings and emotions associated with it. The phrase "essence of winter sleep is on the night" creates a vivid image of the approaching winter, which brings a sense of rest and hibernation. The scent of apples is still present, however, suggesting that the speaker's experience of apple picking lingers even as they move on from it. The speaker's description of a strange sensation they cannot rub away suggests a sense of disorientation or disconnect from reality. This sensation may be related to the speaker's fatigue from apple picking, or it may be a more profound existential feeling. The fact that the sensation is linked to looking through a pane of glass adds a layer of complexity to this idea, as it suggests a barrier between the speaker and the world around them. The final 2 lines, "and held against the world of hoary grass," create a contrast between the world outside and the speaker's own perception. The hoary grass suggests a cold and desolate landscape, while the glass pane creates a barrier that separates the speaker from that world. This contrast reinforces the sense of disorientation and detachment that the speaker is experiencing. Overall, these lines suggest a deeper reflection on the speaker's experience of apple picking, as well as a sense of disorientation and detachment from the world around them. The poem thus becomes not just a description of a specific experience, but a meditation on the complex emotions and meanings associated with it.